Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. And I think I've been going a little nice on this marriage stuff, but today I'm gonna let a little bit more out. Because people lying to y'all. Half of these people, like a lot of these guys that's trying to talk against the red pill, you gotta realize that they are trying to say that the red pill is done based on people who are not even red pill, and we're gonna break this down throughout today. Another thing is that a lot of the people that's trying to do this, they already been divorced. It just don't even make sense for a person that's done experienced divorce or is experiencing divorce to be taken up for these women. Like, it just don't make sense unless you were the problem. Now, if you were the problem in the sense that we ain't talking about money, because guess what? If you had a stay-at-home wife and y'all just didn't make enough and y'all had money problem, that was just a sacrifice that y'all made. That's just the way it was. Like, a guy can't be in school and work with a stay-at-home wife and kids at home. Like, how is that even possible? So that kind of thing, it sounds more like an excuse if women is saying that. You know what I'm saying? So you don't hate women. That's not the answer either. The answer is to understand them and to understand that they could be faking you out and that they can be chameleons, that they can have undealt with trauma and this and that going on, and it's going to come out more and more over time. And it's weird how most women, when you tell them you love them, they start taking a turn for the worse. Like when you was messing with other girls, and I can say this for my experience firsthand. When you was half committed, dealing with other women, all this stuff, they'll be into you. But when you stop doing all that, argue, criticize, disrespect, that's what marriage is for most people. And a lot of the people, they not telling you the truth. Then you got the YouTube content creators that have, the couple of them that have a decent marriage. They have a decent marriage, and this marriage ain't gonna be decent if the woman is not doing her part. It's just not. Like, if she's bullying or she's running the show, that's not a good marriage. That's not even an example. An example would be a cooperative, submissive woman who is being rewarded by her commitment. She's being rewarded for her commitment. Not she running the show, she wearing the pants, happy wife, happy life. That's not a good marriage. That's not, listen, these people are doing you a tremendous disservice. I'm telling you, I was there like 24. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. The only reason why I'm not divorced is because I know how they be doing people in family court. And because there's things that need to be patched up in terms of my kids. But the relationship, man, that ship sailed a long time ago. That boat had a hole in it from the start. But, you know, it be guys like me that, you know, sometimes you just be ready for a change. And you don't even be understanding everything. Like, I didn't know what marriage was. I didn't know, like, I used to see my parents argue and fight, and then they would make up. I thought that was normal. And then, like, it was always my mother playing the victim. But over time, we saw the truth about all of that. We saw the truth about it. Like, her behavior changed to the point, and I'm not gonna throw my own mother under the bus, just like I'm not gonna throw her under the bus. But some things you have to put out there. I mean, it's only you. I know I'm gonna get blessed for saving people from this mess. Let me say that again. I know I'm gonna get blessed for saving other men from this mess. She's not gonna be who she is at 22, 23, 24. when she's 44. I'm telling you, man, life is going to happen. It's going to happen. So, but even back then, if your eyes are open, you seeing the truth. Like, see, now I can look back and be like, okay, the talking to other dudes when I was around, I shouldn't have even tolerated that. The rejection initially, I shouldn't have tolerated that. That's why I teach y'all when I teach y'all. Because you can save yourself. And I can save you from a lot of the stuff that you would experience listening to these preachers. We all know about Christianity. We all know about these religions anyway. You gonna get some truth, you gonna get some error, you gonna get some real, you gonna get some fake. So that's their answer for everything. Go get married. Man, nah, man, that ain't the world we live in. Man, people hold grudges, people are sneaky, people are too promiscuous for marriage. And promiscuity doesn't always act out in sex. Sometimes it acts out in different ways. Promiscuity inside will set the stage for divorce. And even before anything even takes place, you see these women, when they really want to get down out here, you see them do it after the divorce. They pretend like they care so much about these kids, but yet they tear the kids away from their dads and make the kids believe that their dad didn't care about them. We see that all the time. But yet you still got dudes on here talking about the red pill is done. These manosphere dudes, Mr. Let Go promotes marriage and has dating card. Go figure. A guy that's been divorced. A guy that's promiscuous. He's a grifter. That's what he is. That's why he wouldn't debate me. Because he already knew that all he does is the childish thing of hurling insults. He talked about Coach Greg Adams, but he'll get destroyed in debate by Coach Greg Adams. Calling him a cornball, all this and all that. But he know not to try to debate him. That's how these guys do. See, it's always easier to hurl insults. You can hurl insults, you can criticize, but when it comes down to the actual reality of things, most people who result in that hurling insults can't prove their talking points, can't prove themselves right. I can prove that marriage for most will be a joke, and it's for dumb people. You're not even smart, you trying to get married, because basically you don't understand the human body, for one. That's for one. Because you think that your woman is going to be the same person when she's 25 at 55. You sadly mistaken. I'm not sticking around to see what she going to be at 55. And I'm not even going, we ain't even got to go there all the way. But I'm just saying, I know it was there. The red flags were there. That's why I tell y'all about the red flag. If she's talking to other dudes, don't talk to her. If she's talking to other dudes in that pursuit. All right, hold on. Let me, I gotta take a drink. How can I hold this? I ain't giving no free. That's all the free publicity y'all gonna get. These work, man, but we gotta have a contract before I gotta get some type of compensation before I break down the energy drinks and which ones work and which ones don't. But I'll admit that I'm not perfect. But the imperfection that I have in most marriages, it wouldn't be a problem. My imperfections don't end marriages. That they might be used as an excuse, but what I do wrong and what I've done wrong, that don't end marriages. Not between two people that are doing their thing in marriage. So these guys, man, the red pill is not done. And if you think it's done, then how about I issue out a challenge to everyone, and I like some of them, that says that the red pill is done. Not on your platform, not on mine, on the neutral platform. And we could break down in debate what this consists of and why it'll never be done. But don't worry, don't trip. I got you later. I know y'all dudes want to smile and you want girls to tell you how big your muscles are and how much money you got and how great of a guy you are. But this kind of talk will never die, because it's going to always, as the days go by, this kind of talk is going to be more and more important. Whether a dude is a grifter or a fake, we still need to hear it. If he can add wisdom, let him bring what he got to say. Now, you got guys that got all type of stuff going on that's talking about this, but we still need these messages, because any of you young guys that think maybe your mother was a different breed from these women. Some of these guys had a good mother, so they want to go the marriage route too. But before you do, you better make sure you got the right person. Somebody that's going to be consistently good, not perfect, good. Meaning she's going to remain loyal to you. She's going to remain faithful to you. She's not going to be sneaky. She's not going to be disrespectful. She's going to follow your lead. If she does all of that consistently her whole entire time, hey, do what you want to do. But don't get a marriage license, because the moment she consistently stops being this person, you got to be able to dump her without any financial consequences. See, nobody told me about that. I noticed, my father told me, I said, why don't you just get a divorce? He said, man, I'm not finna have to give my pension to her. But the thing with them, they learned how to get along towards the end. I ain't got time for them games. What he was doing, that's my dad, but I'm not finna do what he did, and I'm not finna do things how he did it. You know, once that relationship is done, that relationship is supposed to be done. You're wasting your time even dealing with a person in which your relationship is done. And we gonna come back. Boy, I'm finna lit out the torch. The torch is finna be lit. Y'all think y'all know more than me about marriage? Y'all think y'all done seen more than me in 24 plus years? I could tell you it all. Just like I could tell you the main reason. I'm going to tell you something in closing. Like, she tried to bring up how I was a thug, this, that, and the other, and tried to take credit for, like, my change. But let's go here. When I was in college, that was before I even knew her. I was already praying, already trying to figure out this thing that we call God and what my role is supposed to be. I always had a God conscience, and I never wanted to go to hell. I always believed that hell was real. So even when I was smoking weed and doing everything, I made a promise to the Most High. I said, one day I was smoking too much and might have got a hold of some bad BAD stuff. I said, man, if you get me out of this, I'll do whatever you want. He got me out of it. And then I, just like when I was, out here acting up in these streets, about to give up my freedom, same thing. Had a conversation with, okay, nobody take credit with what the Most High has done. Nobody. Because it was already, this been going on since I was a kid. And even when you're a kid, the Most High start reaching out to you. You start going to Bible school, vacation, Bible school, all this, all that. You don't even know what's going on. That be the Most High trying to prep you. And how you react to it, how you respond, that's up to you. But can't nobody take credit, man. This was already a done deal. Like, it was already in the works. And be careful with any woman that think she's helping you. I'm telling you, that's a relationship, that's a deal breaker. When she comes in, she should come in wanting to help, not thinking she's helping. She should come in with a willingness. If she comes in with an entitlement, I'm telling you, dude, every day you spend, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. When they come in with entitlement, like they better than you, like you don't deserve them, you might get 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5, even 20. But you're wasting every moment dealing with a person like this. Because it's going to get progressively worse. And some of y'all dudes that be watching me, y'all know I'm right. Y'all know I'm right. YouTube can shadow ban me all they want because they don't want y'all to hear it from me. So they be unfair with the view counts, freezing the views, putting the videos probably in other files. All of this because I'm not an agent and I'm not I'm not related to none. I didn't go to school with none of these people. I don't have no connection. I'm just on YouTube. So all these people that want y'all to believe that when people don't have views, that it's because they not talented, man, don't listen to that. That's garbage. And only a grifter would say that. Like, okay, watch this. In a fair world, if YouTube was 100% fair, I could get on here and not say a word and get 50,000 views. I can get on here and not say a word. If my video is everywhere in the world, it will have 50,000 or more views. There's not a video with low views, that's YouTube doing that. Because if it's properly placed for everyone to find, every video will have views. And maybe it's a business thing. Maybe they just don't want to have to pay everybody. I get it. But you got to figure out a fair system, though. So we gonna get into this today, y'all. We gonna get into this today. We got a lot to talk about, and that's why I'm getting ready to end this right now so we can bring forth more videos. This is the truth, man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping. I don't give a damn about what none of these women talking about. If you ain't gonna help me, if you ain't gonna bring something in my life that's not there, that I can use, instead of leeching, instead of I have to do everything for you, ain't no simping. This is the No Simping All Subjects channel.